And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta. At this point, we're mostly just waiting for our ships to get to places. Or for our councils to scrounge up more exotics so we can build more ships. So we can be more places at once.
Gear up.
Standing by for orders.
So, getting these guys to attack alien structures, because there's exotics in these.
Heading to the LZ.
Ready for orders.
Getting exotics off of
Ready
these sort of
for
alien
our
structures
mission.
is one way to do a sort of a come from behind. Let the situation get out of control. The exotics are very useful for making
Heading
very
to
good
the LZ.
warships.
Standing by for orders.
And there's nothing the aliens can really do to stop you from not assaulting their structures, so... Have to, you can always go destroy them.
We'll
to get
restore
exotics out of them.
peace to this nation.
Okay. At this point, we're not planning on colonizing Uranus, or Neptune, or whatever. We're just working our way out. Okay, we can unify with Belarus.
Offering support.
World bombardment. So, apparently, even Foxtrot 298 has taken umbrage at our base on Vesta. They took greater umbrage, I think, at the Protectorate site. So they destroyed all the Protectorate stuff. They're just moving on to our stuff next. And of course, I was not smart enough to put a really good defense module here. We do have a little bit of point defense. We'll see if the point defense wins, or if the lone humanity first ship wins.
Things are stabilizing.
The point defense won. So given that, and thinking about the fact that we probably don't want to lose this place, it's providing decent nobles. Let's build a battle station, defend the place. So,
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Order is returning.
Target secured.
yeah, more exotics.
The LZ is secure.
By the numbers.
Yeah, we're still working towards that protium converter torch. When we have that done, that is an alternate source if we didn't want to be using antimatter drives. I might do a comparison build between that and what we've got for antimatter. I think that is the better drive. Although I think the antimatter drive we're running is effectively number 2. And was done much sooner research-wise.
Standing by for orders. Heading to the LZ.
Standing by. Taking it to them.
Reporting in.
Okay, target 3 more sites.
Going in hot. Reporting in.
The Eurasian Union is probably stable enough that we can do set national policy EU.
Time to make our move.
Get the Belarus integration. And to be fair, we shouldn't be able to push the Eurasian Union into, or push EU into Eurasian Union. So I think we can just do, might even be able to do the unification here. I think. Although I could probably do with just waiting and doing this one next, which is actually August. So we'll do Belarus, Armenia, and then we'll do the merger between these two, and we'll figure out which way it goes. Hopefully it's the right way around, and it's Russia into EU, not EU into Russia. Oops, someone's been raising unrest. That's not the natural resting point. We haven't been catching them, which is why I haven't realized it's been going up so much.
Things are cooling off.
Policy direction complete.
Target secured.
The facility destroyed. More exotics acquired.
Target destroyed.
Target secured.
I'm here.
Standing by.
Keep hunting those alien structures. I think after the next batch, I should be getting another
We're going in.
fleet
At
under
your service.
construction.
Gear up.
Where do you need me? Gear up. Ready to go. We'll turn down the heat.
Your orders? Time to make our move.
Okay.
Where
We'll
do
go
you
through our
need me?
councils very quickly. You'll pick up some security. Honestly, at this point, I might as well save up for the Prosperous here, because you've got 20 security. You're getting so close to just being perfect on everything. Oh, I've just been missing you. You're more science, so you're double investment science. There we go. Confirm assignments, let time pass.
Offering counsel. Order is returning.
Okay. Using that guerrilla war. Gonna need to do that quite a bit. The resting point's pretty low, but apparently the nation is not at the resting point by any stretch of the means. You have arrived. Presumably you want to refuel, right? Padilla not... Oh, you're at the park in orbit. You're not at the gas station, because the gas station wasn't built when you shipped out. Go to the gas station, refuel, please.
Mission complete.
Now we run amok in that system. Uranus system. Miranda, Ariel, Umbriel, Oberon. Thyrocorax. I guess we'll go Miranda first. 7.1 hours. There's an alien base here. Let's build the alien base up first. One warship in battle stations. Not worried about one. Focus fire on the warship, then redirect to the battle station. Station's opening fire. It mostly be kinetic, so the PD should handle it. Yeah. Although, that is a lot of kinetics coming up. Oh, some of the lasers have actually managed to do some damage. I let our kinetics snuck through. Here we go. Now lasers will start to dance amongst the battle station. Oh, apparently the damage was repairable. It did take frontal damage, but it was mostly repaired by the looks of it. Alien station neutralized. Destroy the hab.
By the numbers.
Again, high orbital bombardment of the station down below.
By the numbers.
Falling back.
Ooh. Rolled a failure. Didn't critical fail, so he's still alive. But, did fail. Bombardment run is complete. Red Knife base destroyed. Okay, back to Cordelia for repair and refuel. To Ariel next. A few more ships here. We'll come in a little slower so we can take our time cutting the fleet up. they go as they start to take, well, say you start taking evasive maneuvers. These guys are coming in pretty boring. Flat and normal. Ones that are actually maneuvering are actually pretty far back. Cross the threshold where your maneuvering is a vulnerability to you. There you go. About to hit the threshold with you. And the maneuvering for them is a vulnerability, because you'll see most of the alien ships have got good frontal, decent rear, and they're a bit weak on the side. That means if they start to maneuver, they expose that more vulnerable side armor, and then we can profit from that. Okay. Targeting alien base. Let's speed up a little bit. We're drifting in fairly slowly, but in a way that might actually work in our favor. Means less of the base can open fire at a given time. Yeah, they definitely changed something about the alien battle stations that made them a lot less threatening. I think it was the removal. I think they used to have like plasma guns on them. Got torn off. Here we go. Cab destroyed. High-level bombardment of the first alien base bound below. In the meantime, we should get another set of ships constructing. Won't be launching it off of Saturn, because those shipyards are already busy with the last one, so we'll get them launching off of Mercury. $185 days for the next.
Gear up.
Reporting in.
Looks like most of the remaining alien bases are technically in Brazil.
Going in hot.
I know I have this guy assigned to get a base already, but I think I've probably assigned someone else to his base.
Going in hot.
Reducing unrest in the European Union. And continuing to do unification. So the next swing we'll do is trying to merge the Eurasian Union, which should actually put the Eurasian Union in the EU and not the EU in the Eurasian Union. And then we'll have to work to stabilize the resulting mess. We got the inequality pretty low in the EU, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was mostly stable. Although the sudden drop in GDPC might be a problem.
Lending my expertise.
Target was destroyed. Carrying bombardment on the remaining target. Okay. Back to the gas station for repair and refuel. And then we got 3 more moons to clear. Yeah, Umbriel is next. Twilight Blade Station, go. I thought there was a fleet here. Well, we'll just come in fast. The station by itself is not an issue. Ultraviolet phasers showing off why my late game tech is powerful here. Here we go. Station disabled. Destroy the hab. Victor 79 apparently wasn't sitting at the station. Let's engage it anyway. "38 warships versus 10. Apparently from a combat estimation, the combat estimator here, apparently a fair fight. They're attempting to run for it. Yeah, that's not going to work for you. Attempts to flee the battle, but we successfully pursue them. They are running, so we'll be coming in full speed. First ship engaged and destroyed. Swap in a second. Second destroyed. Swap into third. Swap into third. Just hanging right outside of 1,000-kilometer range. That does appear to be what they're doing. What about the other batch? Yeah, it looks like they're going to cross the range quicker. So go around the other way. I'd rather have the foot armor face the larger majority rather than the minority. The one exposing the side. Okay, shoot the one with all that kinetics coming off. It's also exposing the side, so that's probably should be prioritized. And for ship's taking a bunch of system damage. Oh, we actually lost a ship. Enough kinetics got through. swing around to these guys. Yeah, I think... In fact, what's the armament on that Crusader? Advanced mag cannon, that's about it. They dumped the torpedoes already. Yeah, let's focus on the line we're catching up on. Close up on them, their connects are going to become more effective. Well, more connects will probably come online. The smaller ones have short range. Okay, so you're just laser armed. Okay, I've reached the range where connects are starting to open fire. Let's try to bring those guns offline. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the next wave of alien ships start coming in. Someone received some hits. Yeah, we lost another ship. Fleet's mostly holding up. We lost 2 ships, the aliens have lost far more. Okay, there's the alien reinforcements coming in. Eleven more ships just arrived. Let's target the maneuvering ships first, please. I'll probably be exposing the more vulnerable side armor, allowing the lasers to cut them up quicker. Well, that is a barrage of kinetics. Just lost another ship. Wave of alien ships coming in. Maneuvering ships. Once again, redirect the maneuvering ones. Okay, all alien ships are in. No problem is I think everything notable is shooting kinetics. Yeah, they're mostly dumped all the torpedoes at this point. Okay, so those ones. Oh, that one hasn't. Try to finish that one off before I get the rest of the torpedoes away. There we go. That's a mag battery. Try to bring that mag battery offline. That's mag battery and mag cannon. Try to bring that one offline. Mag cannon, mag battery. Bring that one offline. Cruiser with mag cannon and matter battery. Once again, keep firing. Have an effect. The question is it enough? At this point, it's just the kinetics. At this point, that's a real issue on the enemy side. You're running just pure laser. We'll hold off on you. You got one light mag battery. We'll hit you next. Looks like we rendered that one weapons dead. At this point, we're seeing clear which ships are actually shooting us, so let's focus on the two with large numbers of kinetics. We're down to 4 ships. Kinetics are beginning to peter off. Although we got 4 ships versus what's left. Okay, looks like we got the kinetics to stop firing off of one of them. Swap the other one. Nope, they managed to repair the kinetics on the one that we got it stopped on. Okay, looks like Kinect stopped on that one again. Swap back to the one that's shooting. Oh, maybe not. Maybe? I think the enemy gun's full silent. It's just the laser weapons left, and we got enough armor. I'm not worried about lasers. Okay, let's focus on the small ones. These ones have lower armor, we'll cut them down quicker. Down to 6 enemy ships out of the 30-something we're fighting before. Five to 4. At this point, again, I think what's left of the aliens is probably lasers, if that. Like, this one has a mag battery, and it's obviously not shooting it, so... Yeah, I think the alien situation is collapsing. 4 to 4. Two to 4. And 4 to 1. Okay, so that was a bloody affair, but we survived the battle. Get to claim the battlefield and the loot that is in store for us. There goes the Righteous Fury. Biscay, Arctic, Solomon, and Onega managed to survive the battle. We lost 6 ships, destroying the entire alien fleet. Acquired us 38 exotics. So not quite enough to probably replace every lost ship, but almost. India 481 returns to operations. I suppose we could do the bombardment here, but no, we're going to go back to the gas station. Refuel, repair. What I might do is the moment these guys get back to the gas station... First we're going to share a propellant, because apparently one of them's lost a bunch of fuel. Once we get these guys back to the gas station, we'll probably actually free up the guys we have at the gas station to go carry out the punitive raid. Oh, no, they're just going to take 10 weeks to get there, because the damaged one's that damaged. Okay. Yeah, selecting damage is not the solution there. The Onega has to be left behind for us to make timely transit. $16 hours. And of course, we'll have the Onega make the transit. This is going to take the Onega... It's going to take the Onega, like, 10 weeks to get there. We'll begin repairs. In the meantime, I think that's enough to keep the aliens just from sending random raiding parties. So, we can free up Indy 48, not 481. 470 can go finish the job. Back to Ariel. Did we? I must have left one ship intact. If we didn't, we're gonna go deal with that one ship before it makes a colony.
Things are cooling off.
Next, Umbral. Low Umbral orbit. High level bombardment. Cobalt Tower Base. Book burnings. Step and provide funding and support for schools and libraries.
Policy direction complete.
Unification with the Eurasian Union. And yeah, the EU goes from sea to shining at the sea. Orbital bombardment ends. Target is destroyed. High level bombardment. The other alien base, please.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Jade Shield base, target was destroyed. High level bombardment, now we just got the two servant bases left.
Target secure.
There we go. Cleared resistance from that moon. It's 2 moons with resistance left. Let's go clear the one with just servant resistance next. 5 days out. And we'll go refuel, repair, and then we'll do the last one. Bombardment ends. $1.2 weeks. Back down. Which will be in the next agent action phase. I have ships building at Mercury and Saturn. Saturn fleet will be done in 24 days. We'll queue up another one just to replace that as soon as it's done. Okay, these guys are going to be hunting alien bases. We know about them, and we do. We know about 3 more.
Heading to the
Then we'll have to go find
LZ.
another servant
Your
counselor.
orders? Heading to the LZ.
At your service. We are going in.
Farm assignments? Oh no, okay. Some of
Where
that
to?
assignments. You don't have an assignment. You can probably public campaign pretty successfully, so do that in the EU.
I will try to sway the public.
Which apparently has gone from cohesion of 5 to 0. Okay. that needs to be fixed.
Offering support.
Initiative Fleet 470 completes transit, has arrived at the Cordilla parking lot, and begin repairs. It's now a core economic region, okay. You are repaired. Out to Oberon and Silver Shield Station. We just watched the laser show. Here we go. And we destroyed that hab. High-level bombardment of the bases.
Violence is abating.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, first base destroyed. We'll destroy the other alien base. Okay. And the servant base just for good measure.
Target secured.
Okay, and you go back to go buff the scratches out of the paint job. And that is Saturn orbit. Or not, Uranus orbit. There are someone currently transiting to Uranus, but we've cleared Uranus at this point. Now it's just Neptune and the Oort cloud.
VLZ is secure.
Has arrived at the parking orbit and will begin repairs. They're repaired.
Target secure.
Okay, next fleet constructing. Or deploying. So, 664, we have a new destination for you. Normally, if we weren't done with Uranus, we'd be having you rally to Uranus. Instead, you get to be the first group to fly to Neptune. Apparently we haven't even finished surveying Neptune. Okay. Let's go set up over Naiad. So it'll take you just under 40 weeks to get there. Begin transit. New battle station at Vesta. Oh, that reminds me, before we let too much time pass, should get the next fleet out of construction at those shipyards that just vacated. There we go, another fleet queued up. In current construction rate, we only have the nobles to support construction of one and a half fleets every year. So we might have to actually slow the construction down due to nobles, and not due to the exotics at this rate. Although at the same time, we just finished killing all the alien bases that we knew about, didn't we? Yeah, for the moment, that's all we can do. As far as construction goes, because I gotta go find more servants.
Initiating surveillance.
Ready for my mission. We'll turn down the heat.
I'm here.
Where to?
Actually, let's have you advise the
I will
EU,
help them.
and you do the
Ready.
supplies mission.
We'll make things safe.
As we're trying to stabilize the EU. It might be just a little too big for its own good. Same time, direct investment. Do a little bit of welfare. Yeah, that barely did much. Although it did decolonize Vladivostok. Okay. Maybe helps a little bit with the cohesion. And we'll spend the rest of the influence making more money so we can do stuff like that more often. And then go through our counselors, make sure we're not
Where to?
sitting on piles of XP like here. We'll grab a security, although the next time I'll probably save it for wealthy. Instead of going post 20 security. Like you're saving it prosperous. Oh, you don't have 20 XP yet. You probably want espionage at this point. And then you probably actually... Well, we want you to do command because we do things like stabilize missions on you sometimes, so... Enough command that you can reliably do stabilize mission in India would be nice.
Offering assistance.
Offering
Make that a
assistance.
permanent assignment until we stabilize the EU. Yeah, as far as objectives, we are making progress. Check, check. The fleets is going to be the last one, the last big one. And now we got Neptune and the York Clan to go.
We've got some intel on our target.
Wave of fear. We will not surrender ourselves to fear, except the EU apparently is. Just lost another point, a couple points of democracy to hitting 0 cohesion.
Violence is abating.
Things are stabilizing.
The people will come to our side.
Alien assault ship launches towards Earth. So apparently, the aliens, being on the back foot in the outer system, are deciding straight to the source of the problem. Coming straight to Earth. Okay. We have a fleet ready for you. We might have more fleets ready for you. By the time they get here. That's years out. What do I currently have for the Earth Defense Fleet? These the old, maybe plasma matter, green phasers. Yeah, these are the old ships. I think these are running... Go look at the fleet. Still running the old Orion drive and gas core fission. The Earth Defense Fleet might be a bit old. We'll probably rally the group building at Mercury to Earth just to make sure that we have an appropriate welcome party. Or, well, I might even just do straight up do an intercept to send the Mercury group out at the incoming. Oh, and I think you're just stuck on the island. Okay. Oh, before I forget, let's develop those antimatter torpedoes.
Offering counsel.
Lending my expertise.
I suppose we could invest in Unity if I was just that desperate to get more cohesion. Because the wrestling point isn't
Surveillance
too
complete.
terrible. No, their loyalty is 14. Okay.
Things are cooling off.
Order is returning.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Games recommending different fusion drives that we can be trying out. While we're just puttering along in the antimatter.
I'm here.
Okay, let's get you to do the turn counselor mission. Get up to 91% chance
We'll
of
bring
success.
them to our side.
Ready.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. You're waiting for Prosperous. You can grab a little bit more security. We'll go one more counselor cycle, and then we'll bring
Lend
this
my
part to
expertise.
close.
I will help them.
I think we will need to go at least one more stream at the current rate to finish this off. Some of those outer system transits can be a bit long.
Person of interest surveilled.
Actual loyalty 14, yes. See how the turn goes.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
Oh, I forgot to double check who we were turning. We figured out that these guys are
Please keep me safe.
Exodus,
Order is
and not
returning.
servants.
Public sentiment is
And
increasingly
unlike
with
the
us.
servants, they don't know where the bases are. Although, they might know where some servants are, which would accelerate the process. There's our protium converter torch done. Something not unlike the miniature sun powers a sub-petawatt drive that could conceivably take us to another star system. There we go. There's a drive. If I've ever seen one. Here's our antimatter torpedoes as well. Alien administration is back in Brazil. And to be fair, we only care about GDP and we control most of it, so wherever the alien administration spawns, they don't spawn with much capacity to cause problems. As we bring the close to this part, we're up at 87% of the world GDP. We control the bases where we need to. The big outlier is what we're going to do with the alien fleets. There are multiple alien fleets of an appropriate size that we have to destroy. One is on its way here to Earth. 3 of them are out in the Oort cloud. One of them is actually between, I think, Saturn and Uranus. Actually, no. This was between Uranus and Neptune. One of the objects out there. We do have a people fleet transiting there. Triton, I believe, is around Neptune. Neptune's Triton, after all. So we got a fleet on the way there, but mostly it's the alien fleets that are going to be perceivably the issue. The aliens at this point are running out of bases with which to rally around. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow. We're working our way out of the outer systems. If you're watching on Twitch, we will be recording one more part after a short break. And yeah, I don't think we're going to finish during the stream. I think we will need to go one more stream. The next stream may be a short stream, as I think what will end up happening. So until the next part, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.